Good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to speak about a topic that can change our lives: how to stay focused on your goals. Every successful person, whether an athlete, entrepreneur, scientist, or leader, started with a goal. However, having a goal is not enough. The real challenge is staying focused on it when distractions, failures, and difficulties appear. In today's world, we are surrounded by social media, entertainment, and endless interruptions that can easily take our attention away from what truly matters. Many people start with great enthusiasm, but only a few remain committed until they achieve success. Focus is like a compass that keeps us moving in the right direction. Without it, we may work hard, but still end up far from our destination. Staying focused requires discipline, determination, and a clear vision of what we want to achieve. When we learn to control our attention and stay committed to our purpose, we become stronger, more productive, and more confident. Let me share 6 important ways to stay focused on your goals. One of the most important factors in achieving success is having a clear vision. A clear vision means knowing exactly what you want to accomplish and understanding why it is important to you. It acts as a guiding light that keeps you moving in the right direction, even when challenges and distractions try to pull you away from your path. Without a clear vision, people often find themselves confused, unmotivated, and uncertain about the decisions they should make. They may work hard, but their efforts can become scattered because they lack a definite purpose. Imagine a ship sailing across the ocean without a destination. No matter how powerful the ship is or how skilled the captain may be, it will simply drift from place to place without making meaningful progress. In the same way, a person without a clear vision may stay busy every day, but still fail to achieve significant results. A clear vision provides direction and helps individuals focus their energy on what truly matters. It gives them a reason to wake up every morning with determination and enthusiasm. Having a clear vision also helps people make better decisions. Every day, we face choices that can either move us closer to our goals or take us further away from them. When we know exactly what we want, it becomes easier to identify opportunities that align with our purpose and avoid distractions that waste our time. A student who dreams of becoming a doctor, for example, understands the importance of studying consistently, developing good habits, and staying committed to academic excellence. Because the vision is clear, the path becomes easier to follow. Another benefit of having a clear vision is that it increases motivation. There will always be moments when we feel tired, discouraged, or tempted to give up. During such times, a strong vision reminds us why we started in the first place. It gives us the strength to keep going, even when success seems far away. People who achieve great things often do so because they remain connected to a powerful vision that inspires them to overcome obstacles and continue moving forward. A clear vision also builds confidence. When people understand their goals and the direction they want to take in life, they become more certain about their actions. They are less likely to be influenced by negative opinions or temporary setbacks because they have a strong sense of purpose. Confidence grows when we know where we are going and believe that our efforts are leading us towards something meaningful. Creating a clear vision requires reflection and honesty. It involves thinking deeply about your dreams, values, strengths, and aspirations. It is important to set goals that are specific, realistic, and meaningful. Writing down your vision can make it more powerful because it transforms a simple idea into a concrete commitment. Many successful individuals regularly review their goals and visualize their future achievements to keep their vision fresh in their minds. Ultimately, having a clear vision is the foundation of focus, determination, and success. It provides direction during uncertain times, motivation during difficult moments, and confidence when facing challenges. When people know exactly what they want and remain committed to their purpose, they are far more likely to achieve their goals and turn their dreams into reality. A clear vision does not guarantee an easy journey, but it ensures that every step taken has meaning and brings us closer to the future we desire. Creating a plan is one of the most effective ways to stay focused on your goals and transform your dreams into reality. While having a goal gives you direction, a plan provides the roadmap that helps you reach your destination. Many people have ambitious dreams and strong desires to succeed, but they often struggle because they do not know where to begin or how to move forward. A well-structured plan breaks a large goal into smaller, manageable steps, making the journey less overwhelming and more achievable. When people look at a big goal, it can sometimes seem impossible. For example, becoming a successful entrepreneur, earning a university degree, writing a book, or achieving financial independence can feel like enormous challenges. Thinking only about the final result may create fear, stress, or self-doubt. However, when these goals are divided into smaller tasks, they become much easier to handle. Instead of focusing on the entire mountain, you focus on taking one step at a time. Each completed step builds confidence and creates momentum, encouraging you to continue moving forward. A good plan helps you organize your time and resources effectively. Time is one of the most valuable assets we have, and without proper planning, it can easily be wasted. A clear plan allows you to prioritize important tasks and avoid spending too much energy on activities that do not contribute to your goals. It helps you understand what needs to be done today, this week, this month, and in the future. As a result, you become more productive and efficient in your efforts. Planning also helps reduce uncertainty. Many people lose focus because they are unsure about what action to take next. This confusion can lead to procrastination and delays. When you have a plan, you always know your next step. Even if challenges arise, you can adjust your approach while still staying committed to your overall objective. A plan creates clarity and provides a sense of control, making it easier to stay motivated during difficult times. Another important advantage of creating a plan is that it allows you to track your progress. Success does not happen overnight. It is usually the result of consistent effort over time. By setting milestones and deadlines, you can measure how far you have come and identify areas that need improvement. Celebrating small victories along the way can boost motivation and remind you that your hard work is producing results. These achievements, no matter how small, serve as proof that you are moving closer to your goal. Flexibility is also an essential part of effective planning. A plan should guide you, but it should not be so rigid that it becomes a source of frustration when circumstances change. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected obstacles may appear. Successful people understand that setbacks are a natural part of the journey. Instead of abandoning their goals, they revise their plans, learn from their experiences, and continue moving forward. A flexible plan allows you to adapt while maintaining focus on your ultimate objective. Creating a plan also strengthens discipline and commitment. When you have a written strategy and clear actions to follow, it becomes harder to make excuses or lose sight of your priorities. Planning encourages accountability because you know exactly what you should be doing and when it should be done. This structure helps develop habits that support long-term success. Ultimately, creating a plan turns a dream into a practical and achievable mission. It provides direction, reduces confusion, improves productivity, and keeps you focused on what matters most. While goals inspire us, plans empower us to take action. Every great achievement begins with a vision, but it is careful planning and consistent execution that bring that vision to life. By creating a thoughtful plan and following it with determination, anyone can make steady progress toward their goals and increase their chances of lasting success. One of the biggest challenges people face when pursuing their goals is dealing with distractions. No matter how talented, intelligent, or motivated a person may be, constant distractions can prevent them from reaching their full potential. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere. Social media notifications, text messages, television, online entertainment, and even unnecessary conversations can steal valuable time and attention. If we allow these distractions to control our daily lives, they can slowly pull us away from our goals and reduce our chances of success. Focus is like a powerful beam of light. When it is directed toward one target, it becomes strong and effective. However, when that light is scattered in many directions, it loses its power. The same principle applies to our attention. Every time we switch from an important task to a distraction, our concentration is interrupted. It often takes time and effort to regain focus, which reduces productivity and makes it harder to complete meaningful work. This is why successful individuals understand the importance of protecting their attention and eliminating unnecessary distractions. The first step in eliminating distractions is identifying them. Many people are not fully aware of how much time they spend on activities that do not contribute to their goals. A few minutes spent checking social media can easily turn into an hour. Watching one short video can lead to watching several more. These habits may seem harmless, but over time they consume valuable hours that could have been invested in learning, practicing, or working towards success. By honestly evaluating how time is spent each day, people can recognize the distractions that are preventing progress. Once distractions have been identified, it becomes easier to create strategies for managing them. For example, turning off unnecessary notifications, setting specific times to check messages, and keeping mobile phones away during study or work sessions can significantly improve concentration. Creating a quiet and organized workspace can also help reduce interruptions. When the environment supports focus, it becomes easier to stay committed to important tasks. Another important aspect of eliminating distractions is learning to say no. Many people lose focus because they feel pressure to participate in activities that do not align with their goals. While helping others and maintaining relationships are important, it is equally important to protect time and energy. Successful people understand that every commitment requires attention and effort. By carefully choosing how they spend their time, they ensure that their priorities remain clear. Developed self-discipline is also essential in overcoming distractions. External distractions are often easier to manage than internal ones. Thoughts, worries, fears, and the desire for immediate pleasure can distract us from important responsibilities. Sometimes we know exactly what we should be doing, yet we choose easier or more enjoyable activities instead. Building self-discipline means training ourselves to stay focused on long-term rewards rather than temporary entertainment. This ability grows stronger with practice and consistency. Eliminating distractions does not mean removing all enjoyment from life. Rest, relaxation, and recreation are important for maintaining balance and well-being. The key is to ensure that these activities do not take priority over meaningful goals. When entertainment becomes a reward rather than a constant interruption, it can support productivity instead of undermining it. People who achieve great success often share one common trait. They are intentional with their attention. They understand that time is limited and that every moment spent on distractions is a moment not spent moving closer to their dreams. They focus on what matters most and avoid activities that offer little value. As a result, they accomplish more and make steady progress toward their objectives. Ultimately, eliminating distractions is about taking control of your attention and directing it toward your purpose. It requires awareness, discipline, and a commitment to making wise choices every day. By reducing unnecessary interruptions and focusing on meaningful actions, individuals can increase their productivity, strengthen their concentration, and stay on track toward achieving their goals. When distractions are minimized, focus becomes stronger, progress becomes faster, and success becomes far more attainable. Staying consistent is one of the most important qualities a person can develop when working toward any goal. Many people begin their journey with excitement, motivation, and high energy. They are eager to achieve success and often put in a great deal of effort during the early stages. However, as time passes, challenges arise, motivation decreases, and distractions begin to appear. This is where consistency becomes essential. Success is rarely the result of a single extraordinary effort. Instead, it is usually achieved through small, repeated actions performed day after day over a long period of time. Consistency means continuing to work toward your goals even when you do not feel motivated. It means showing up every day and doing what needs to be done regardless of your mood, circumstances, or temporary setbacks. Motivation can be powerful, but it is often temporary. Some days we feel inspired and energetic, while on other days we may feel tired, discouraged, or distracted. If our progress depends only on motivation, we will struggle to maintain momentum. Consistency, on the other hand, allows us to keep moving forward even when motivation fades. One of the reasons consistency is so powerful is that small actions accumulate over time. A single day of studying may not seem significant, but studying consistently for months can lead to excellent academic results. Exercising once may not dramatically improve health, but regular exercise over time can transform a person's physical fitness. Saving a small amount of money each month may appear insignificant at first, but over the years it can grow into substantial financial security. These examples demonstrate that great achievements are often built through steady and persistent effort rather than sudden bursts of activity. Consistency also helps build positive habits. Habits are behaviors that become automatic through repetition. When we consistently perform actions that support our goals, those actions gradually become part of our daily routine. Once a habit is established, it requires less mental effort to maintain. For example, a person who consistently reads every day eventually develops a reading habit. A student who studies at the same time each evening develops a routine that makes learning easier and more natural. Good habits reduce the need for constant decision-making and help keep us focused on long-term objectives. Another important benefit of consistency is that it builds trust and confidence. When people consistently follow through on their commitments, they begin to trust themselves. They know they can rely on their own discipline and determination. This self-confidence becomes especially valuable during difficult times. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable in any journey, but consistent individuals understand that temporary obstacles do not define their future. They continue taking action, knowing that persistence will eventually produce results. Consistency also teaches patience. In a world where people often seek instant results, it is easy to become discouraged when progress seems slow. Many worthwhile goals require months or even years of effort before significant outcomes become visible. Consistent individuals understand that success is a process, not an event. They focus on making progress rather than seeking immediate rewards. By trusting the process and remaining committed, they gradually move closer to their desired destination. It is important to remember that consistency does not mean perfection. Everyone makes mistakes and experiences setbacks. There may be days when plans do not go as expected or when goals are temporarily neglected. What matters most is the ability to return to the path and continue moving forward. Consistent people do not allow one bad day to become a bad week or a bad month. They learn from their mistakes, make adjustments, and keep going. Staying consistent also creates momentum. Each completed task makes the next task easier. Every small success reinforces positive behavior and strengthens commitment. Over time, this momentum becomes a powerful force that helps individuals overcome challenges and maintain focus on their goals. The more consistent a person becomes, the more natural progress feels. Ultimately, consistency is the bridge between goals and achievements. It transforms intentions into actions and actions into results. While talent, intelligence, and opportunity can contribute to success, consistency is often the factor that determines whether a person reaches their full potential. By committing to steady effort, developing positive habits, and remaining dedicated even during difficult times, individuals can achieve remarkable accomplishments. Consistency may seem simple, but it is one of the most powerful tools for turning dreams into reality and creating lasting success. Failure is often seen as something negative, something that should be avoided at all costs. Many people fear failure because they associate it with disappointment, embarrassment, or defeat. However, when viewed from a different perspective, failure can become one of the greatest teachers in life. Every successful person has experienced setbacks, mistakes, and obstacles along the way. What separates successful individuals from others is not the absence of failure, but their ability to learn from it. Learning from failures is an essential part of staying focused on your goals because it helps you grow, improve, and become stronger with each challenge you face. When people set ambitious goals, they often imagine a smooth path to success. In reality, the journey is rarely straightforward. There are unexpected difficulties, wrong decisions, missed opportunities, and moments when things do not go according to plan. These experiences can be discouraging, especially when significant time and effort have been invested. However, failure should never be viewed as the end of the journey. Instead, it should be seen as valuable feedback that provides important lessons about what works and what does not. One of the greatest benefits of failure is that it reveals weaknesses and areas for improvement. Success often confirms what we already know, but failure forces us to examine our actions more carefully. It encourages self-reflection and helps us identify mistakes that may have gone unnoticed. For example, a student who performs poorly on an examination may realize the need for better study habits, improved time management, or a deeper understanding of the subject. By recognizing these weaknesses and taking corrective action, the student becomes better prepared for future challenges. Failure also develops resilience, which is the ability to recover from difficulties and continue moving forward. Life is filled with obstacles, and not every effort will produce immediate success. People who learn from failure understand that setbacks are temporary and that persistence is essential. Each challenge they overcome strengthens their ability to handle future difficulties. Over time, they become more confident in their capacity to face adversity because they have learned that failure is not permanent. Another important lesson that failure teaches is patience. Many goals require long-term effort and dedication. When results do not appear immediately, people may feel frustrated and tempted to give up. Failure reminds us that meaningful achievements often take time. It teaches us to trust the process, remain committed, and continue improving even when progress seems slow. Those who persevere through failures often develop a deeper appreciation for success because they understand the effort required to achieve it. Learning from failure also encourages innovation and creativity. When one approach does not work, individuals are forced to think differently and explore new solutions. Some of the world's greatest inventions, discoveries, and achievements were made possible because people refused to stop after experiencing failure. Instead of viewing setbacks as proof of inability, they treated them as opportunities to experiment, adapt, and grow. This mindset transforms failure from an obstacle into a stepping stone towards success. It is important to remember that failure does not define a person's worth or potential. A mistake, a setback, or a temporary defeat does not determine the future. What truly matters is the response to that experience. People who blame circumstances, make excuses, or quit after failure often remain stuck in the same place. In contrast, those who accept responsibility, learn valuable lessons, and continue working toward their goals become stronger and more capable over time. Learning from failure also builds humility and wisdom. It reminds us that there is always room for growth and improvement. It teaches us to remain open-minded, seek guidance when needed, and appreciate the learning process. These qualities not only contribute to personal success, but also help individuals develop stronger relationships and a more balanced perspective on life. Ultimately, failure is not the opposite of success, it is often a part of success. Every setback contains a lesson, every mistake provides an opportunity for growth, and every challenge offers a chance to become stronger. By learning from failures rather than fearing them, individuals can maintain focus on their goals and continue progressing despite obstacles. Those who embrace failure as a teacher gain valuable experience, develop resilience, and increase their chances of achieving lasting success. When viewed with the right mindset, failure becomes not a barrier, but a powerful tool for personal growth and achievement. The people we surround ourselves with have a powerful influence on our thoughts, behavior, and overall direction in life. Human beings are social by nature, and whether we realize it or not, we are constantly shaped by the environment and the company we keep. Surrounding yourself with positive people is one of the most important decisions you can make when working toward your goals. Because the right people can inspire you, support you, and push you to become the best version of yourself. Positive people are those who encourage growth, believe in possibilities, and maintain an optimistic attitude even during difficult times. When you spend time with individuals who have a strong mindset and a clear sense of purpose, their energy naturally influences you. Their habits, language, and way of thinking begin to impact your own mindset. For example, if you are surrounded by hardworking and disciplined people, you are more likely to adopt those same qualities. On the other hand, if you constantly spend time with individuals who complain, doubt, or avoid effort, their negativity can slowly affect your motivation and confidence. One of the greatest benefits of surrounding yourself with positive people is motivation. There are times in life when you may feel tired, discouraged, or uncertain about your goals. During such moments, supportive friends, mentors, or peers can remind you of your potential and encourage you to keep going. Their belief in you can help restore your confidence and reignite your determination. A simple conversation with someone who believes in your abilities can completely change your perspective and push you back on track. Positive people also provide valuable guidance and knowledge. When you are surrounded by individuals who are more experienced or knowledgeable, you have the opportunity to learn from their insights and experiences. They can share advice, offer solutions to problems, and help you avoid common mistakes. This kind of support can significantly accelerate your personal and professional growth. Instead of learning everything through trial and error, you benefit from the wisdom, of those who have already walked a similar path. Another important aspect of being around positive people is accountability. When you share your goals with supportive individuals, they often help you stay committed. They remind you of your responsibilities and encourage you to stay consistent. Knowing that others are aware of your goals can motivate you to take action and avoid procrastination. Accountability creates a sense of responsibility that helps you stay focused even when challenges arise. Positive relationships also contribute to emotional well-being. Life is full of stress, setbacks, and uncertainties, and having a strong support system can make a huge difference. People who uplift you emotionally can help reduce stress and improve your mental health. They provide comfort during difficult times and celebrate your successes with genuine happiness. This emotional support creates a sense of stability that allows you to focus more effectively on your goals. It is also important to understand that negativity can be contagious. Just as positivity can uplift you, negativity can pull you down. Constant exposure to negative thinking can reduce confidence, increase doubt, and make goals feel unreachable. That is why it is essential to be mindful of the relationships you invest your time and energy in. Choosing to distance yourself from toxic or discouraging influences is not selfish. It is necessary for personal growth and success. Surrounding yourself with positive people does not mean avoiding challenges or only being around those who always agree with you. Instead, it means choosing relationships that encourage growth, honesty, respect, and constructive feedback. Positive people challenge you to improve while still supporting your journey. They help you see your potential even when you cannot see it yourself. Ultimately, the people you choose to surround yourself with can shape your mindset, habits, and future. If you want to stay focused on your goals, it is essential to build relationships with those who inspire you, support you, and encourage your growth. Positive people act as a source of strength, motivation, and guidance. When you are surrounded by the right individuals, you are more likely to stay focused, overcome challenges, and achieve your dreams. Your environment plays a major role in your success, and choosing positivity is one of the most powerful decisions you can make in your journey toward a better future.